Welcome back, people. So this is vlog number 2, day 1 from series India to UK. In previous vlog, I have given my description, my introduction. In this vlog, I am trying to get you guys with an overview or the gist of what should be the day 1 looks like when you guys arrived in UK, especially in Leeds, because I am living here in Leeds and I have idea about Leeds mainly. So guys, on the very first day before coming to UK, first make sure that you apply for visa within a proper time frame. Also, please make sure to apply for your visa before 20 to 25 days of your travel, because the UK student visa sometimes take time for some people. Basically it depends upon people to people, but I would suggest you to apply before 20 to 25 days of your arrival. Now I would like to suggest you that if you are keeping this time frame of 20 to 25 days, so apply for a visa in normal condition. Do not apply for any advantage services by extra paying the visa providers, because there is nothing such kind of thing. Talking about me, I have applied for visa 5 or 7 days before the travel, so I was confused and I was worried, so I took a extra service by paying them more 5 to 6,000 so that they can apply my visa in priority basis. But I would suggest you guys that generally this visa comes in 15 days, and UK changed their visa into e-visa, so it is faster now as compared to traditional method. So e-visa can also arrive within 7 days. So apply in normal mode. Do not take any priority services. Okay. Now we come back to our day 1 vlog 2 of your presence in UK on the very first day. In UK, when you arrived, on the very first day you have to buy a SIM, because it is really important for you to have a number which is UK based. So I would highly recommend you to buy a SIM from Lebara. It is cheaper and cost saver for students. This is not a promotion to Lebara. I am just recommending you guys for your betterment, because a UK number is essential for you to open a bank account in later process. Now when you buy a Lebara SIM, generally they charge £5 for a month, which is very cheap as compared to other providers. So please go for Lebara. Secondly, I request you guys to go for bank account opening on the very first day itself after buying the SIM, because opening a bank account sometimes take a week or 2. It depends on bank to bank. But if you go for HSBC, they are not opening students account anymore physically in their branches, so they are like opening online bank account through their app. So it is very easier for you all. So please go for HSBC online account or you can also create one account from India before coming to UK. Also, if you prefer to continue your banking services with banks like SBI, ICICI, if you have their saving accounts in India and you want to continue their services in UK, if and only if you have SBI and ICICI bank, then you can go to your respective branches in India and ask them to open a UK based account, saving account for you. This is the best thing for you guys, because opening a saving account as a student in UK is really difficult at the first place. Here they open generally current accounts. So if you go to your respective branches, ICICI and SBI, they'll open a bank account for you for free of cost, which is saving account. But there is a condition. They might ask you to put up some amount like 5,000 to 7,000 British pound in that bank account. They'll freeze that amount until you arrive to UK. When you arrive to UK, you have to visit their respective branches in UK and provide their documents, whatever they provide you in India, and they will unfreeze your amount and account here in UK and give you whatever details required for their account. They'll also pay you interest of around 7% in your saving account annually if you save money in that account. This is really best option for Indians if you want to keep up with SBI and ICICI. Okay, now we move forward. We talked about SIM, we talked about bank account. These are the two main important things for the students to do, must do on day one after arriving to UK. Now many of us like traveled for first time once in a life to abroad, and we don't have knowledge where to go, how to go. So if you guys took a course from University of Leeds offer a free shuttle from Manchester Airport. If you guys come directly to Manchester and do your immigration process on Manchester, university pickup cabs are available. You have to pre-book that cabs, which is free of cost. They'll pick you up on the date when you are coming, but they have a time period, like from this date to this date they are picking up students. For example, I have to book the shuttle when I have arrived here in UK. I had booked the shuttle services 2 weeks earlier before coming to UK. So after every steps in airport, immigration and document checklist, everything, the person from my university came with the board for us and took us to a shuttle and safely dropped us to the University of Leeds. From University of Leeds we did a cab, Uber, which is very common around the world. You can do Uber easily anywhere in the world. So we did a Uber and went straight to our accommodation, which we already pre-booked from India. Now I did a mistake when booking this accommodation thing from India. So like every student, I was new to the UK and I am very confused what to do, how to do. So some of my friends suggested me to pre-book this accommodation from India, and I was not aware of the location, so I booked the accommodation for 1 month only. So eventually they charged me twice the amount for 1 month booking. If I booked for a 1 year contract with them, there will be a lot more cheaper rates for me, but I don't know about this thing, so I got scammed. It's not a scam, but yeah, I got like paid them double or twice the money for a month. and I am staying in the same accommodation at the moment, at the current time, and paying really cheaper rates as compared to the one I paid when I arrived here. So make sure to book the accommodation wisely, and also do not trust anyone. Book accommodations which are trusted by your university. If you are coming to University of Leeds already mentioned on their website that they have trusted partners like Unipol. Unipol is trusted partner. Again, this is not a promotion. Unipol is a trusted partner of University of Leeds. They will offer you best prices, best location, student accommodation only. So if you are confused, go with that. These are the 3 most important things you have to do as a student. Now, another thing is, if you have did these 3 things already, you have to do a student ID check in your university. University need your documentations to verify your student status. After verifying, they'll issue you ID card, which is really important. So go for it for the very first day when you arrive here. Alright, so guys, I am done with my work today, my part-time job, and it's already 11:11, which is a good sign according to tarot readers, I guess. So yeah, so moving forward with the vlog. So the things that we have discussed in this evening is about what you guys be doing in the very first day after landing to UK, and what are the things you should taken care of before coming to UK. So the key topics I discussed earlier in this vlog are opening a bank account either from India or here, online, physical, any kind. Before that, take a SIM card, whatever operator you like. I suggested one. If you like that, you can pick that one as well, because the one that I suggested, they sometimes offer less prices compared to the usual price for the monthly plan. For example, I got 2-month plan for £2.5 only. So yeah, that's the case. Sometimes they might run some offers, and it is very decent operator. You can think of it as a VI in their initial phase in India. VI SIM operator, service operator. Yeah. And one thing I would like to my bad guys, apologize to you guys that I am kindly sort of thinking the sentence and then speaking. Due to this, my latency is really high when I speak. So this vlog is really a slow motion vlog, I guess. So I apologize for this, but I will try to improve this in future. I will surely try to improve this in future, guys. And yeah, by the way, I like this song, Spanish. Even though I don't understand the lyrics, I am vibing on this music lately. Yeah, so yeah, I will try to improve my communication thingy in this vlogging scenario from the very next vlog. Will try my best, and I will give you best of the best information as much as I can share with you guys. Everything will be real, scenario or example based, real life examples, either with happened with me or my friends. So stay connected, guys. We are heading towards the ending of this vlog. I really appreciate you guys for watching this vlog till the end, and please subscribe my channel and like and share with your friends so that they can also get information and connect with me. Guys, thank you so much.